Hi, welcome back to another video. Say hi. Roll the tape. If you've been living under a rock recently, you may have missed a worldwide phenomenon known as Squid Game. First off, spoilers, there's no squids in this entire show. Trust me, I'm just as upset. I went through it. So if you're looking for some fast squid facts, this may not be the right video for you. However, if you're looking for some life lessons in a Netflix show, boy do I have the first and second best options for you. Squid Game is a Korean drama released on September 17th, 2021 and quickly grew to massive numbers, including first place in top movies and TV shows in 83 countries. Chances are if you're watching this video, you've either seen the show or you just want the goods, so from here on out there will be spoilers. Okay? You naughty dog? You get that? Okay. Good. Moving on. Squid Game is a gritty and violent spin on children's playground games, kind of like what goes on in the mind of that quiet kid that he doesn't play, he just kind of sits there and watches. This survival thriller follows a handful of contestants who, at first, just want to win tons of money, around 38.7 million US dollars, but then just want to make it out alive because apparently it's pretty hard or something. I don't know, it doesn't seem that hard to me. Just sounds like a bunch of whiny babies. There are several reasons why this show in particular stands out as a unique piece of content in the ever-growing, overproduced Netflix catalog. First off, the premise of the show is interesting. While not completely original, I think this is a pretty fresh take on the Battle Royale or Hunger Games type of media that we've seen before. Secondly, the visuals are just bonkers. Like the giant art piece doll thing? Wowza. Forget Stairway to Heaven, here's Stairway to Hell. Foregoing all of the inaccuracies of the translations, the interesting dubs,
hey old man, how do you know that?
and the simp-worthy cast, Squid Game acts as a psychological study of human nature and the influential power of capitalism. Money is the main motivator here for these people. The bills falling into the shiny pig hanging from the ceiling motivate each person to go through each game as they get more and more gruesome. When the group unanimously votes to quit the games, they quickly find out how shitty their realities really are. The mundane day-to-day spent drowning in their debts trying to stay afloat isn't particularly different from the games, there's just a chance at a better reward. It's a gamble at a fortune and a better life. No more growing mountain of debt, no more daily hardships. This incredibly small chance is what drives everyone back to this very toxic relationship and ultimately the playground of death. This whole shit, shebang, and shaboodle is just for the entertainment of a select group of what must be multi-billionaires who have also grown numb to their existence and see the group's poverty and desperation as an opportunity for entertainment. This is an obvious metaphor in the show, as well as many others like it, but it does the job. There's a reason the contestants sign a document at the beginning. It's not just an NDA or an agreement to complete the games. It's a business transaction. In the economics and business decision-making realm, there's a concept known as the sunk cost fallacy. It is defined as a reasoning for further investments/commitments being justified because the resources, in this case time and effort, will be lost otherwise. Basically saying, well, I've made it this far, why give up now? I'm sure this thought had a place in the mind of every single competitor after their return, except for the dead ones, cause, you know? But it's very apparent in the final Squid Game episode, Lucky Day, where it is in fact not a lucky day. In this episode, the two final competitors compete in hand-to-hand cuddling, resulting in Sang-woo not having a good time whatsoever. Sang-woo, who is an investment banker, saw where this was going and decided to just unalive himself right there because it would have been all for nothing if they just walked away. On the other end, Dad of the Year wants to quit and walk away even if it means losing all of the money. The values that most people carry with them, like love, empathy, and friendship, cannot exist in the Squid Game environment. Everything is so back and forth throughout the games. Like in one game, Tug of War for instance, you have to work together to win. In another game, like Marbles, you're emotionally punished for having the smallest bit of empathy for the person you pick to be your partner. So in these situations, it's no longer about the people. Everything is an investment towards your money, towards your future, towards your life. Pushing that person off the glass step, that's money in your 401k and one last chance of losing. Throughout the show, there are a few characters who show compassion and value for human life, like our main boy does. While he is a deeply flawed character and a horrible father, he shows kindness to his fellow competitors through each game and filler episode, even in the hardest of times. For him, they are not business decisions. They are not calculated moves to gain an advantage. Most of the time, at least.
Does tricking your friend like that make sense to you?
I don't even know what that means.
However, these decisions seem to always work out for him in the grand scheme of things. Making sacrifices for the other players, even if it seemingly puts him at a disadvantage, ultimately helps him win the games. My dog is licking her butthole back there. Are you kidding me? That's disgusting. It really is a matter of what goes around comes around for good and bad people. Those people that make those calculated, heartless decisions ultimately get what's coming to them, which is death. It's big old bad sexy death. So maybe the two main lessons that we can take away from this is that the choice of kindness will always come back and bite you in the ass, in a good way, and that money can't always buy happiness. And now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that money can't buy happiness because I'm not a fucking idiot, but it can't always buy happiness. By the end of the show, Naughty Daddy doesn't use any of his money, except for a bad haircut, because now the money has lost all of its meaning. He has no one to share it with, and no one to spread kindness to, besides his neglected daughter. What did you think of the show? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I'm at the point where I enjoyed it, but the dubs kind of took away from it, so I'm gonna rewatch without the dubs because I just cannot stand this. As always, thank you for watching. I love you. You look great in that shirt. Leave your thoughts down below. Please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Comment, all that kind of stuff. Just warms my heart. And I love you. Goodbye. You beautiful son of a gun.